Hi there, Rachel from Merino Health. I just wanted to show you guys one of my favorite devices, and we do get a lot of questions about this, so I wanted to kind of give you a little bit more information about the TED. It's one of our newer devices that we've purchased from Alma Lasers. It is incredible. What it does is helps to restore your natural hair. So for those of you who have been losing your hair, whether it's due to COVID, stress related experience that is causing your hair to start shedding more than it normally would, or if it's genetic, if you have the male or female pattern hair loss, this is the device for you. The way that we previously helped people to regrow their hair was to use platelet rich plasma. If you're not familiar with that, it involves a needle in your arm to draw blood. You have to wait for it to spin in a centrifuge, and we separate the platelet rich plasma from the rest of your blood. So it's a lengthier process. We also have to numb your scalp, because if you've never had it done, needles in your scalp do not feel good. And any of my previous patients that have had that done will agree with you on that. So the TED does the same thing, only better, and without needles. No pain, no numbing, no blood involved whatsoever. So it's also a much less messy process, obviously, because we're using our patented serum instead of using your own blood. So the way that this works, like I said, no needles at all, no pain, I promise you. It has a patented tip, and what this does is it creates acoustic sound waves, which is going to help to separate those cells of your scalp. The outer layer, the stratum corneum, is really difficult to get through unless you're doing something like sticking a needle to inject past it. But what this does is it agitates those cells enough so that they actually loosen up and spread apart, so that then we can push the serum through to the dermis, which is where the root of your hair is, and that's where you need this. The serum has over 30 ingredients to help to anchor your hair so that it's actually gonna hang on longer, and it's going to stay in that growth phase longer and not fall out as quickly. And it's also going to help to reverse that whole miniaturization process where your hair grows in thinner and thinner and thinner, and then eventually no hair grows. So what we have seen is longer hair, stronger hair. We've actually seen some pigment come back to some people's hair as well, because you do have stem cells at the root of your hair that can be stimulated and actually restore color. So it has been amazing for our clients. We've been using it for quite a while. We were one of the first in the whole Northeast area to get this, and we have been loving it. Our clients have been loving it. Everybody that's had PRP before has been transitioning over to this. We're seeing more consistent results, and we are seeing every single patient that has had this done has gotten positive results. So we love it. And just a quick demonstration. So if you haven't met my friend Raquel, here she is. She's been going through a lot of stress lately. So as you can see, she's had a lot of hair loss. So what we would do is, obviously we would have our consultation first, make sure that she's a good candidate for this treatment. And then the way this device works is we split your head up into either 4 or 5 sections, depending on where the hair loss is. And we're just going to prime the scalp. So this just gets rubbed over the scalp. And there's no pain with this at all. What it feels like, clients will say it feels like a warm scalp massage. And I've had it done myself. I actually wanted to fall asleep when I had it done. It was that comfortable. I promise you. So we do this for 2 minutes in each of those sections that we've marked. So if we're doing 5 sections, then obviously 2 minutes per section. That's 10 minutes for the priming part. That's where we're getting those cells ready, getting them separated so that they can accept the serum, and also helping to increase blood flow to the area. Once the area is primed, I just change a couple settings on the device, and then this serum goes on topically. And we put a little bit, rub it in your scalp, and then the TED does his job of pushing it through using those acoustic sound waves. It makes these little bubbles that push it through into the dermis, which is where you need it. So then 2 minutes of pushing the product in, and then you're done with that section, move on to the next. So start to finish, it's a 20-minute treatment. What we do is we schedule you for your consultation first, and then when you come in, typically it's a series of 3. Some people may require more than 3, but we will get into all of that at your consultation. For the most part, we're doing a series of 3, 1 month apart. and then you do your follow-up 3 months after that, which is when we're going to see the most results. This is an overtime thing. It's not going to be overnight, but we can get you where you want to be as far as growing back thicker, stronger hair, no needles, no surgery. What other device can do that, guys? So come on in, meet the TED, and we can talk more about it. Thank you.